You know what? I'm not even gonna mess with that. Hey Jim, what's going on this morning? Yeah, it's in the 30s here this morning. I can't imagine 7. Wind's blowing like crazy. I had the heater on in the garage before I came out here. It's pretty warm in here right now. I got a bunch of dog grooming shears to do this morning. 7 pair. And then some clipper blades. We're supposed to have sleet and snow tomorrow. Oh my God, I can't imagine -9. We're wusses when it comes to this cold in Texas. Who gets scissors sharpened hospital? This is a dog groomer. Dog groomers are big business, and there's a ton of them. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a diesel heater. I was talking about that with my uncle this morning. He's got a big diesel in his heater in his barn. He says it's noisy, but it heats up the barn really quick. All right, we're going to test out these first pair of shears. I was afraid to take them apart. That screw was pretty tight. Oh yeah, nice. She'll be happy with those. Let's do the rabbit fur just to be sure. Cutting. Yep. All right, there's one pair down. 6 more pairs to go. I've got a buddy heater. You know what? I never used that thing. I probably ought to try it here in the garage. I'll tighten that up just a little bit. Ah, man, that screw's not moving. We're not going to worry about it. Let's go to the next one. All right, we got a curved pair now. They're not cutting through the tip. Debating whether to take these apart. Those are pretty loose. Yeah, we're going to take them apart. Clean them up real good. No washer on it. Hey, I appreciate it if y'all hit that thumbs up button. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We're Sharp and Right Services, located in League City, Texas. League City's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Gulf Coast. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears, as you can see. Clipper blades, sewing scissors, industrial scissors, and just about any kind of knife. Dog groomer dropped these off last night. She's closed. She's a mobile dog groomer. She's closed today. So I'm going to get them sharpened. She'll come pick them up later this afternoon. Noise you hear in the background is the dust collection system. Jeff, only if I have to. I don't think I have to on these. But it was missing a washer. I did notice that. So I'll replace the washer. That looks pretty good. These were not cutting all the way through the tip. So that has to be frustrating for the groomer. You know, you can get them from Bonica Shears has got some. There are several places you can get them. If they have them in stock. I also have a bunch of old shears hanging up. Scavenge the parts from old pair if you can. Alright, looks pretty good. What's going on here? I hope everybody out there is doing well on a Sunday morning. It's cold down here in Texas. Cold for us, anyway. I hate that screwdriver. That's too tight. That's still too tight. All right, let's test it. Yeah, those are cutting good now. So that's another pair sharpened. I have not done the clipper blades yet. It'll be a while before I do that, and I probably won't do it with the camera on. It's hard to position the camera where my clipper blade machine is at. Oh, these aren't cutting at all. Lying eyes, but you can see my clipper blade. Subscribe to my channel. I've got all kinds of clipper blade videos out there. I just usually don't do it live. I wear a respirator when I'm sharpening those blades, and it's hard to position the camera and then interact with people online. You can see this is terrible. The ride line's terrible on these. And these offsets are a pain to get on the stone. Sorry about that, hitting the camera. All right, we're gonna need to work those ride lines. Real bad ride lines on these. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna check the set on these for sure. The set looks off. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yep. Yes, sir. It's a great little tool to have. A little area right there. Water. These are just wet stones. These are ceramic wet stones. It's just water. All right, I think that's the best I'm going to do on that ride line. That one looks better. All right, that looks good. Hey, where's everybody watching from out there? Germany. Well, thanks for watching from Germany. Northern California, Portland, Oregon, Jacksonville, Florida, Finland. Well, appreciate y'all watching, keeping me company this morning. We're sharpening a few pet grooming shears for a mobile dog groomer. We're in League City, Texas, which is down on the Gulf Coast between Houston and Galveston. It's cold down here in Texas today. It's in the 30s. And I know that doesn't sound cold to most people, but it is cold for Texas. I hate the cold. I've got a measurement right here. It holds the angle. So this machine is what's called a Hirito flat hone from Wolf Industries. You can look it up online. There's multiple companies that make flat hones. There's different clamps. Some guys do freehand. I'm not steady enough to do freehand on straight ones. So I rely on the clamp. I watched his video the other day of that stuff. I like the dry compound, you know, I just use the white compound. I might ought to give it a try. I know he's got that, he's got like a sample of the different ones. I saw that. It's only like 20 bucks. Might be worth a shot. Corey, I charge $20 for salon, barber, and pet grooming shears when they bring them to me or mail them to me. I charge $35 if I have to go to a shop. Is there a diamond plated sharpener? I mean, there are. There's some diamond wheels out there. There's some CBN wheels that different companies sell for their flat hone. I'm old school. I like the throwaway abrasives. It's just whatever you're comfortable with. You know, it's hard to say. I mean, you'd have to talk to somebody who uses them. Jeff, have you used any of the diamond plates for your flat hone? Spawner, you know, everybody's got an opinion. This material, this is a ceramic. This is a 1500 grit Shapton ceramic stone. That looks good. Now this is a 5,000 grit stone. And that's what I finish with on the shears. Are you talking about the stone? How much life? I mean, I've had these for 10 years. They're not even close to being used up. I've done thousands of shears on them. Hey, Rooster. That looks pretty good. Oh, just doing a little sharpening this morning. Thought I would turn the camera on, see what was going on out in the world. Now these shears didn't cut at all. They wouldn't cut dry tissue paper, so they surely weren't going to cut hair, fur. Hopefully they'll cut good now. No, I don't really restore much of anything. Oh, that's cutting great. Yes, raw. I do flatten it. I use a diamond plate to flatten my stones. I usually do that every Sunday morning. I should have done them today before I got started. All right, these weren't cutting at all. Oh, look at that. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. So she'll be happy with those. Didn't you just see it? Let's do some rabbit fur. Beautiful. Looking great. Makes a big mess. Well, I wouldn't go that far, Rooster. Corey, you're going to want to get you a flattening stone, and there's several different ones out there. Go to sharpeningsupplies.com. They've got all kinds of flattening stones out there. I like using a diamond plate. I have a 400 grit diamond plate that I use to flatten my stones. I've got a video on mine too, Corey. on my YouTube channel of how I flatten them. It's not that hard. It's easy. The flattening stones aren't cheap, but you got to have one if you're going to use stones. You got to keep them flat. All right, now we have the offset curved ones. Yep, Timothy, that's right. You can use sandpaper. You can do that. Sandpaper and a good flat surface, piece of granite or a piece of tile. So these aren't cutting too bad. Well, they may be pushing right there. See, they're pushing at the tip. They're pushing the fur. So if she's working around the face of the dog, that's got to be frustrating to her. I appreciate y'all watching out there. It does help our little channel grow, and we do get a little bit of income off of YouTube. Pays for abrasives. So I'm going to show you all how I work these ride lines here in a minute. I usually don't. I didn't when I got these. Probably should have. That's probably not a bad idea. It's got some junk on it. I'm going to show you how I'm going to clean those up first. All right, we're going to go over here, and I put my Scotch-Brite wheel on there, and it's just got some, you see it's got some stuff inside there. I'm going to clean that up, and it's got some rough spots on the tip. So just a little light pressure. See that cleaned it up? Much better. See the other pair. Same kind of thing. It's got some bad areas inside, outside too. So we're going to sharpen that, but I'm going to clean it up a little bit anyway. You know, Jeff, that's probably a good idea to do that. I did not do it when I got these stones, but I probably should have. All right, we got them cleaned up on the inside. Now we're going to sharpen them. Spawner, it's not too bad. I don't remember what I paid for it. I think it was maybe $75. It wasn't too bad. You know, it'll last forever too. You can go to sharpeningsupplies.com. They have several different models. You can probably find it on Amazon too. Hey, Frank. Is it cold up there in Canada? Yeah, I'll do another video on that. For sure. If I get some blades in. The yellow stuff, this, are you talking about this? It's just a abrasive cleaner. It takes all the metal shavings off the abrasive. Oh my God, minus 21. Goodness gracious. Spawner. Look, you see the material on the disc? This stuff here, I need to get it off. It's just metal. It's metal shavings is what it is. And this is like a gum type material, and it removes it. Green Zone, I went for training with different people around the country originally. The guy I trained with is John Kuipers to sharpen shears, to sharpen salon and barber and pet grooming shears. I learned from a guy named John Kuipers in Jupiter, Florida. He's a really good instructor, but there's several different instructors around the country. If you go to my community tab here on my YouTube channel, I have a list of instructors here in the United States. Jeff, you know John? He's a good guy. You know, I had talked to him for over a year before I decided to go train with him. He's a really personable guy, and I really enjoyed spending time with him. I saw him in November in Reno. I went to the Wolf Sharpening show in Reno, Nevada in November, and first time I saw him in years. And I'll text him from time to time. Oh, did I meet you in Reno? I forget who I met. There were a lot of people there. I had a good time. I want to go to another one of those seminars. I won't be able to go this year because my daughter's getting married. But next year for sure, I want to go to another one. I would like to go to one with to see Alex Lee, and I'd also like to see what's the guy in the Carolinas that used to work for Wolf Industries. Can't remember his name right offhand. So we're going to work the ride lines, inside ride line of the curved shear. And this is Ray Pope's little jig. Oh, sweet. You're going to like them, man. Yeah, I saw that. I wish I could go to it, but I can't go this year. I can't spend the money. I've got to spend it on my daughter's wedding. No, I sharpen barber and salon shears along with grooming shears and clipper blades sewing scissors, industrial scissors, and just about any kind of knife. Yesterday I did some surgical shears for a local veterinarian. Yep, 2026, Jeff. We'll do something that year. Definitely want to go to some more of those seminars. I learned a lot. I've been in business 10 years, and I can always learn something from other sharpeners. That looks real good. I like this little invention that Ray Pope came up with. This is a great little thing for those things. Thanks, Frank. She's running a half marathon today here in the cold. I didn't get to go because I had to do all this. Oh, knives are the easiest thing to sharpen. And, you know, everybody's got a knife to sharpen, so that's good business. I do a lot of knives, and I enjoy doing knives. Clipper blades are my least favorite thing to sharpen because they're messy and they're just a pain in the butt. But if you want to do the dog groomers shears and get paid for those, you got to do the clipper blades too. It's just part of the business. Let's see if we got these right. They weren't too bad to begin with. Compared to the other pairs. Looks good. Looks good. Well, I appreciate y'all watching out there. I hope you hit that thumbs up button, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. Your support of our YouTube channel does help our little business grow. We do mail-in sharpening from all around the United States. You know, possibly in the future, we'll see if I do the training in the future. I really don't have time for it. I'm pretty busy in this business. I mean, I work 7 days a week here. I've always got sharpening going. Oh yeah, look at that. See, before it was pushing the hair at the tip, now it's not. So she can get the puppies pretty. You know, the dog groomers, every 6 months or so. This girl about every 6 months. Sheepskin? No, that's fake. Jeffrey, that's fake fur. This is fake fur. Now I do have rabbit fur. If I want to see real tight. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not, but that's rabbit fur there. So there's another pair done. And what I like to do is put a little rubber band around them to keep them closed. Yep, they came out really well. All right, so now we have curved thinning shears. Matt, I sharpen just about any knife. Yeah, that's not cutting bad. No, you see that? It's folding hair right there. See how it didn't, right there at the tip, it's folding hair. So we got to fix that. And hair all over the place. I probably should have put these in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm not going to now. We'll just clean them by hand. Rubbing alcohol is your friend. And it's chewed up. Blade's chewed up right there. Let's see how this one looks. Jeffrey, it's very expensive to do the shears. I mean, this machine right here is $3,500. It's probably going to cost you, with training and everything, it's probably going to cost you, about at least about $5,000 for the training and the machine and all the startup just for the shears. But I started off just doing knives. And I didn't go to training or buy equipment until I had saved the money from the previous sharpening. It's expensive to get into to do it right. That's my opinion. I mean, you can talk to other sharpeners, and there's some cheaper equipment out there that they use. But in my opinion, to do it right, you need the right equipment and the right training. I love it. I spent 29 years as a financial advisor, sitting in an office, looking at a computer, wearing a suit and tie. And this is the most fun I've ever had in my career. I've had more fun doing this than ever being a financial advisor. I'm never going to sit at a desk ever again. Yeah, I think about $5,000, Jeff, wouldn't you think? to do it right. But you can make that money back really quickly. That looks good. All right. All right, we're going to go back to the ride line machine, gadget, whatever you want to call it. Well, if you go to my community tab on my YouTube channel, there's a list of all the equipment I use on one post, and there's also lots of trainers I put on there. I don't regret being a financial advisor. I just got burned out on it. 29 years is enough. And it's changed dramatically over that 29 years also. Why is this thing? I think that looks pretty good. You're exactly right. That's why I don't give up knives. Because it's fast and it's easy money. And everybody's got a knife to sharpen. I'm in a fairly densely populated area, so I get lots of knife business. I get lots of business overall. Shears the most profitable. Sharpening salon shears is the most profitable for the business. But I probably make more money off the dog groomers because they always bring me the most amount of tools, the most dollar volume from the dog groomers. Yes, Tommy, I do. I do go to the salons. Salons and barber shops are the only thing I go mobile to. I don't do dog groomers mobile. they have to bring it to me because of the heavy, the clipper blade machine is just too heavy to carry around. Unless you have a van or something, and all I have is a pickup truck. I do have a spot in my truck for the clipper blade machine, and I have power in my truck to power every piece of equipment that I have. So I can do it if I have to, I just choose not to. Tell you what I need to do. I need to work the inside line here. A lot of guys do have the portable, you know, have a van or something and do it. I'm just not going to spend the money to do that. I'm located in League City, Texas. League City is halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. We're 30 miles from Galveston and 30 miles from Houston, right in between. It's a highly populated area of Galveston County. Those feel much better. Let's see if they're cutting firm. Still not cutting great at the tip. I'm gonna polish it a little bit more on both blades. Because these are curved, you couldn't use that. All right, I'm gonna come back to these. I don't like the way they're cutting, so we'll come back to those. Same thing, these are not cutting at the tip either, they're catching at the tip. Well, I appreciate y'all watching out there. I hope y'all hit that thumbs up button, and I hope y'all subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business grow. We do mail-in sharpening also, and I've actually gotten some business from people watching the YouTube channel. Now see, this is a flat shear. And I'm going to use the stone to work this line inside there. See that line? I need to work, that's called the ride line, and I need that to be almost mirror smooth in there. It's got a little junk on the inside of them. Excuse me. Felt weird. I'm going to check the set on it. Yeah, it looks good. very lightly. There's very little pressure. You just got to keep it flat on the stone. You don't want it to tilt one way or the other. I think that's the best I'm going to get that. We'll come back to the stone. Well, you don't want to use it dry. You'll take off too much material too fast. That was 1,000 grit stone there. Hey, I appreciate that, Frank. That was very nice of you. Wow. I just use the white rubbing compound. Keep it simple. That looks pretty good. I'm going to work this one just a little bit. Looks like there's just a little something right in there. That looks pretty good. Let's see. Well, Frank, tell us how you like it once get it and work with it a while. Well, I appreciate y'all watching out there. We got one more pair to do, and then I'm gonna shut down and go get something to eat. I'm starving. All right, worked that one, didn't I? All right, let's go to the 5,000 stone. Oh, that looks great. That looks good. All right. Let's see if these cut better. What I like to do to test them is these end rollers. And it cut all the way across. Beautiful, beautiful. We'll try some human hair. Oh man, those are cutting great. Let's do the fake fur. Oh yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Not catching anymore. All right, so that's successful. We don't have that other pair I need to go back to. I'm gonna do that last pair, then shut it down, and I'll work the other pair later. Appreciate y'all watching out there. I hope y'all hit that thumbs up button, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. Always helps our little business down here in Texas grow. Hey Jeff, thanks for popping in, buddy. All right, got one more pair. Let's see how they cut. You see, they're not cutting all the way through. So we got to sharpen those. Hey Jim. Have a good one, Frank. can see it's flat right there on the blade. That's nasty. Also got something right there. There we go. That looks pretty good. Awesome. Let's work the inside. It's pretty rough. Have a good one, Jim. Stay warm. Awesome, that looks good. All right, let's go to the flat hone. Real flat spot up here. Now we got an edge on it now. I think we're going to cut a lot better. All right. looks good. Let's work this one. I see some damage right in there. I'm gonna get more aggressive. That looks better. Slater, the first one I was using was 1,000 grit. This is a 1,500 grit, and I'm going to finish with a 5,000 grit here in a second. There was just a little oddball light on those teeth. Already worked that one. So that one's good. So this is a 1,500 stone. Now I'm going to do the 5,000. That's as far as I'm going to go. And you can go to my community tab on my YouTube channel, and there's a list of all the equipment that I use. There's something right there. Terry, I don't know. I mean, I just move my fingers where I need to work the blade. I don't have any specific name for the position. I'm looking at where there's issues along the blade. They're exactly right, where I don't cut myself. And I have before too. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I think we got it. We hope. We hope, we hope, we hope. There's a little burr here. So I like to take that burr off with a very fine emery board. Then I'll buff it off. I'm not going to move the camera to go back to the wheel. With just a light touch on the wheel there. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. We're going to wrap this up here. I'm pretty much done. Appreciate y'all keeping me company, sharpening these. I enjoy interacting with everybody. Well, I appreciate you watching. It's still not cutting great. All right, folks. Y'all have a good one. Thank you, Terry. Everybody, appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business grow. Hope y'all have a great day. Take care.